What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you guys are doing well. Listen, hope y'all feeling good on this good Saturday. Y'all let me know what y'all got planned today. But first of all, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to the platform. Welcome to the platform. Make sure as you come in the room that you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. And also make sure you bang that notification bell so that you don't miss any time that we go live or upload a video. All right. So listen, it is Saturday, and yes, some mess is going on, and we're gonna talk about it for sure, for sure, for sure. But y'all already know what time it is. It's time to go ahead and discuss these church announcements. With that being said, you guys know that there's a lot of flooding going on in the Brooklyn area, and so I would definitely want to send prayers out to everyone out in that area. It looks bad. It will looks bad. And so I'm definitely sending you all love and prayers. If you know anyone that is in that area, please send them some love in some shape, some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Happy Saturday to everyone. Govern yourselves accordingly to these announcements that we are making here. Also, too, listen, go ahead and join our Patreon community. We are going to be heading over right after this to have us a little party. Okay, we're gonna have a little party over there, a little celebration over there. So join our community over there, and also to make sure you get your goalies, stay on top of your health. The Cora is as out here, and it's getting the people, and so we want to make sure that we stand up on our health and stuff like that. So get your goalies. All right, I believe right now it is 35% off. I'm going to double check, but I believe I am correct. I believe that sale ends tonight. So make sure that you guys go ahead and get those while you have the opportunity. All right. And what else do I need to announce? Oh, how could I not announce? Y'all know the project that we are working on. School of Love, of course. Of course, we are working on School of Love. And with that being said, we are still casting right now. Now listen, I know I'm gonna have to get ready to put on my, my big boy draws producing this show, because I know a lot of times people don't always have positive things to say. But yesterday I shared this, and shout out to Scotty. Scotty reposted it, and in Scotty's comments, someone said "child, please" or something like that, right? And my thing is this, child, we ain't even. It's because you don't like somebody who is either creating the show or a part of the show, but like your negativity is not needed in situations like that. Just keep scrolling. Like, you didn't have to comment. And honestly, if you have someone blocked, there shouldn't even be a way that you should be commenting. But I understand that this is going to come with the territory of people, having that little haterade, that hater spirit. And that is okay, honey. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. But what you're not about to do is be disrespectful when it ain't even needed. Okay. It ain't even needed. The show ain't came out yet. All we doing is talking about the show, and you got something to say. Okay. So this was on Twitter, the X app, whatever you call it, over there yesterday. And I know, again, I understand. I understand it's gonna come, but child, y'all y'all be worried about the wrong thing, okay? Truly be worried about the wrong thing. Okay, so listen, we are still casting for School of Love up until October the 5th. You guys know that this is a new dating web reality series that is for the LGBTQ community. We don't have many dating web reality series. We have more like an ensemble cast of of that. So basically what we're doing is we are going to be finding schoolboy love. Okay. So women between the ages of 30 and 50, of course, in the the DFW area, want to make sure if you are out of town, you are responsible for your travel, because this is our first project. Now listen, I am again going to be celebrating with my Patreon family something a little bit later on. But I wanted to say this. Shout out to Schoolboy. I don't know if Schoolboy's in the comment section yet. I don't have the comments pulled up just yet, but what I will say is thank you for giving me trusting me to make this happen. All right. And so we're also looking for a host for a new show that we do have coming. That stuff should be released at the beginning of next week, y'all. I know it's been a delay, but I the preference is a content creator. But if we don't get a content creator, I would love a subscriber that can be vetted and that can also show themselves on camera, show up to filming on time. It is virtual, so you just gonna have to show up to your virtual place on time. But you'll be able to have those applications accessed on the website this coming up week. Okay. For sure. Also too, I would like to say this, shout out to the team. Listen, I, I have a team, and I also want to say this. I have a lot of associates. I'm not gonna say friends, because I feel like we maybe we're building. So I'm not gonna necessarily say friends, but I'm gonna say close associates that are in this production realm that have reached out to me, wished me nothing but well wishes. Been very. I mean, they just been amazing. Okay, and I listen. Some of these people that have reached out, I was like, now come on. You reaching out to me? Okay. Like it feels like that. It feels really good. and it feels good to bring something different to the YouTube universe, or to the space. I know that there's creatives out there, and I want to be able to work with more creative people, because I've said this time and time again, us as Black people, we are the most creative. And I feel like we have to walk in our creation. And this was something that I've been desiring for quite some time now. So I'm stepping out on it. And y'all, if you're a part of the Patreon community, we're going to get it later on. But if you're not, you better get a part of it. Anyway, we're still casting. Get your applications in. And then also, too, we'll have applications open for our after show mixed with a hot topic segment as well in there. So be on the lookout for those applications. All right. So listen, again, I hope that you all are having a wonderful Saturday. Drop down in the comment section and let me know what you're gonna be doing today. Okay. But let me speak to y'all while y'all in the room. Why y'all in the room? It's 41 people up in here. What's going on, Mia? What's up, Simply Elegant One? What's going on? Shout out to both of the hardest working mobs. All right. What's going on, Emily? What is going on? Veronica, how are you? Is it Chanel? How are you? Ruthie, what's going on? Good morning, Miss Vernita. And shout out to Miss Vernita. Thank you so much for the Cash App yesterday. I did receive it once we were off of the live. So guess what? We about to bump by it because that's just what we do. We're grateful. Hey, shout out to you. Thank you so much for that. Let's see who else is up in here. Louisiana chick, what's going on? What's going down? What's going down? Shout out to you all for being a member as well. Here on the channel. What's going on, Rainbow? How are you? Lysandra, what's going on with you? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Brittany, what's going on? Happy Saturday, love. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. What you got? What you got going on? What's up, San Marquis? How are you? What's going on, Coach Leslie? I feel like you have been probably super busy, but it is so good to see you. What's going on, Chrislyn? How are you? Shout out to you for being here. Great mod. Thank you so much. Amber, what's going on? Sherry, come on, Toronto. I remember you saying it. Shout out to you. Happy birthday to you. All right. Happy birthday to you. Listen, here's what I'll say about birthdays. Okay. One thing that we do in our Patreon community is we do try to celebrate birthdays, honey child. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, with that being said, I just want to say happy birthday to you. And I hope that you have a great day, of course. Okay. I do. I hope you have a great day. And don't let nothing get in your way of celebration. Okay. Period. All right. Let's see who else is up in here. Curtis, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Cheryl, how are you? I think that's everybody. Shout out to y'all for being in here. Please hit that like button as you come on up in the room. Okay, please hit that like button. All right, listen, we do have check this out, and then we're gonna come back and get ready for the tea child.
In the big city of Dallas, Texas, a new LGBT web reality series produced by DDon Dons Productions, School of Love. Honey, we are now casting. Make sure you get your application in just in time for school to be in session.
Hey, all right. So we are casting. Get your applications in now. All right, listen. So I told y'all that I was hoping that this was the last time and we was gonna have to talk about this whole Erica thing, but I think that that is almost impossible because it is literally a split on how people feel about the situation with Erica Mena. I don't know what I just said. I think I said Erica Mena, but anyway, Mona did a interview with Angela Yee. Okay, now, Mona is saying something different from what Erica is saying. So we're going to talk about that. Mia and Gordon, all right, are separated. I want to be clear, separated. And I am going to put my alleged banner down here, separated. Not I don't want to say divorce, okay, but separated. You know, people have their feelings about the situation, but I had actually told you guys that after last season, I already saw this coming. Also, too, we are going to discuss Tyrese. Those of you that are members here on the channel, and those of you that are part of my Patreon community, I did drop a video, so we're going to talk about that as well, and just a couple of other things that are trending at the moment. So let's go ahead and get into Tyrese first. Hold on one second. Okay, so let's get into Tyrese first. All right, so you guys know everything here is alleged in my opinion. I do want to say that. But Tyrese is actually suing Home Depot for $1 million. All right. Yes, he's suing Home Depot for $1 million. So here's the crazy thing about this entire situation. I in the video, I kind of gave a lot of detail. I gave you a lot of video evidence in regards to what was available. But Home Depot is calling out the Home Depot. I'm sorry, I got to say it right. The Home Depot is calling out Tyrese because they're saying that his story is not matching what is stated. So basically, they're saying what happened and what they have video footage of does not go with the $1 million lawsuit or the complaint that has been made. So Tyrese is saying that allegedly he made a purchase. Now, this is what Home Depot is saying. So they're saying that he made a purchase, right? He had quite a few items. He went back to shop, all right? So he went back to shop in the store 25 minutes, okay, in between that. So what the cashier had to do was suspend the transaction. Of course, he can't have people waiting on him to make a transaction. I mean, like, come on now. So they suspended the transaction. So while they suspended the transaction, he comes back. Then he says that people start noticing who he was and he started feeling uncomfortable. So he went out in the car. So he sends in two Mexican employees, all right, to go in. They're on FaceTime with Tyrese as he's talking to the store employee about them using his card to make the purchases that he needed to make. Honey, let me tell you something, Tyrese. You got to abide by them folks' rules. And I said this in my video. I think people like Tyrese, Kelly Price, you know, Kimberly, these people who feel like they are entitled and that everybody should know who you are. And he's talking about on the thing, talking about, I'm Tyrese Gibson. Sir, these people are not bumping you on their way to work. Okay. I mean, they are not bumping Tyrese on their way to work. Let's be real about it. And I really can't stand the fact that people think that. Same with Kelly Price. You said that the whole time talking about I am Kelly Price. You should know my voice. Girl, you don't know who I am. Look me up on Wikipedia. Girl, come on now. Why do y'all feel like these people need to respect y'all in that manner? I don't understand it whatsoever. So to Tyrese and to people like Tyrese that feel so entitled that you don't have to go by the rules. You don't have to abide by what the store's rules are just because you are on FaceTime telling them that you can use that they can use your card. Come on now, when they're making large purchases like that, it ain't easy to do that. I understand that when celebrities go into places, they have to do that themselves. If they send somebody with correct documentation. If we're going to be honest about it, whoever represents them has every right to represent them. That's just how that works. So I'm not, but sir, you got to do better everywhere you go. Come on now. They call him bull crap. Now he's saying that he's being bullied and he will not be bullied in this situation. What's up, schoolboy? What's up, Kelly? How are you? What's up, everybody coming up in here? Make sure you hit that like button. It's a free way of supporting the channel. Hey Diane, how you doing? How you doing? Happy Saturday. So I was just like, are you serious? Yeah, I mean, you can't you can't just say, "Oh, well, you seen me and I was just in the store and you're on FaceTime with me now. I need you to approve this large transaction." Girl, it just don't work like that. Okay. So, you got people, and I say this all the time, like Kelly Price, like Tyrese, that feel super, super entitled. Like, oh girl, you owe me this. I feel like this is mine. Like, I don't really I don't rock with people like that. I don't. I don't. So I Home Depot is calling bull crap. Tyrese is saying that they're not going to continue to bully him. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see how it play out, child. We're gonna have to see how it play out. All right. We'll go a little bit more in depth in Patreon because I do have some videos that I wanted to show you guys of him having an encounter with some employees and all that stuff. All right, and we'll get deeper into the conversation. All right, let's move over to Mia Thornton and Gordon from the Real Housewives of Potomac. All right, so it's been reported that they are currently separated. Now, during the trailer, and we did a reaction to the trailer, during the trailer, there's a portion of the trailer in which you can see Mia and Gordon in what looks like a therapy session, a couples therapy session. And hey, Raymel, how you doing? Hey, everybody. If I don't see you, charge it to the fact that I'm literally seeing the comments as they come up here. So some of them I've missed. But Mia and Gordon allegedly are separated. Now, I called this last season. I called this last season. And I feel like what they're saving for us is the fact that a lot of the women are asking Mia a lot of questions about her and Gordon's separation because it is listed as part of Mia's description. But then also, too, she's coming at Ashley, asking Ashley about her and Michael's marriage or marriage or whatever failure, whatever you want to whatever you want to call what Ashley and Mike are going through, because you're trying to prove a point, that girl, and you still haven't divorced them, which is crazy. Hey Lakeisha, what's up? Happy happy Saturday. So I don't get it. However, I'm gonna say this. Um them being separated is not surprising to me, unfortunately. And, and I shouldn't be like that, but I'm just saying it's not surprising, and I called it. Okay, I called it. I called it. And so my thing is this here: if we are going to have that as a storyline, child, what I want y'all to do is make sure, okay, that don't drag it. That's all I just don't want it to be dragged. Please don't drag it. Don't drag it. Get to the point. If they separated, they separated. If they're gonna divorce, they're gonna divorce. And I hate to feel like that, but we know how they like to drag stuff like this. So please fix it, Jesus. Okay. Did do I feel like Mia married Gordon for the money? With her saying she probably did, I'm like, girl, that don't make you look no better. If we're gonna be all the way 100 about it. So if people do feel like that, they have every right to feel like that only by the basis of how you responded to that or your response to that question. I'm just saying. That's Mia on the screen in the pink or whatever that is right there. That's Mia right there. Okay. Um so I'm again I'm not surprised, but I hope they don't stay on it long. Hey Miss Pat B, how are you? How are you? Um she only wanted Gordon for his money. And I see a lot of people think that. He got her out the strip club. I know she did. Absolutely. I mean, Mia definitely married G for the money, in my opinion. Yep. And I told you, I said the only thing that they have to like grasp or to keep talking about would be or to talk about next would be their marriage because I said at the end of the day, they don't really have anything else. They done been the title has been taken away from them as far as in their business or what at least we thought was the business or what Mia told us was the business that she created. So I mean, yeah, the breakdown in the marriage was the only thing left for real, y'all. We done seen Mia try to use her mom as an excuse on camera. Uh, we didn't seen, you know, uh, I mean, we done seen a lot from Mia. So I think that this was it was just it was destined to come. Let's be real about it. It was definitely coming. Okay. Um, please hit that like button as you come on up in here. Please, please, please. Let's see here. Oh, she was a stripper. Yeah, she'll tell you she was a dancer. You know, where they serve steak and lobster, but anybody that knows strip club food is the best food. Food. I mean, I'm just saying. Strip club wings be the best wings, okay? Strip club steaks, they them be the best steaks, them be the best chicken tendies, them be the best everything. No, they don't have Greek chicken tendies over there at the strip club, but they do have some banging food, some busting food down to the strip club, okay? There's a place that ooh, I'm about to tell my business, but anyway, there's a place here called Rick's. And honey, let me tell you, it's something about that strip club ranch. It so me you saying that y'all was selling steaks and shrimps and lobsters and stuff, that's nothing different from a high end strip club. I mean, they do that everywhere, right? I'm just saying. So I was like, girl, it don't it just okay, girl. What's up, Nursing 38? How are you? What's up, Tracy? What's going on? Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It is still morning. All right. It's still morning. Also it's 11:46 on the East Coast, and it is 10:46 here Central Time. So listen, support the channel. Support the channel. Y'all already know how to do. Y'all know what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. You know what it is. Okay, no. Okay, let me get back to this. Let's see. Unfortunate for me, she has my name. Every time Chef Don Don says me, I look up to the screen and he's oh my god. Mia, we good, Mia. You and I should never part. We good, we good. Now it this other Mia over here. Yes, Mia has children. Mia does have children. She has three, right, y'all? Or is it three? I may be giving her too many or not enough. I don't know. Somebody help me out in the comments. But I think she has. Yeah, I think she has three. What's up to the 62 people that's up in the room? Please hit that like button coming up in here. So Again, I saw it coming with Mia. I did. And girl, I mean, we know for a fact that Giselle and Robin is not about to be your friend. And y'all know what I find funny about Robin is that Robin wants to play this victim role, and last season, girl, you was the villain, and she said, "I'm talking. I ain't done nothing to nobody, girl." Now that people asking you the real questions, you got a problem with it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep in mind, keep in the back of your head every time. You know what? One of the things that Robin did last season that really bothered me the most on Potomac was the whole Wendy and her children situation. I felt like that was just ignorant. Okay, it was just so ignorant. Okay, to say or to ask Candace to go pick up to go pick up Wendy's kids and bring Wendy's kids to a made up family day that you created, girl, that wasn't right. Okay, that was not right. And at the end of the day, anybody who make excuses or go up for that, that's crazy to me because that wasn't cool. Rob was sitting on the curb like trash, looking homeless. Honey, listen, the producers putting that in that trailer was everything because I kiki. Okay, I kiki, and all I could think about was Monica. That's all I could think about. Them shoes, honey. But Robin, I just at this point, girl, you got to eat everything that you kind of put out there, the energy that you put out there last season. You put out that energy last season that you couldn't be touched, or couldn't nothing affect you, and then this season we boo hooing and crying. But okay, girl, go off, go off, go off, go off. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so we talked about Tyrese and we've talked about Mia. Let's go ahead and get into Mona Scott Young and Erica Mena. All right, so we've seen all the controversy going on between Erica and the networks and her losing her job based off of the monkey comment that she made to Spice. So here's the thing. So Mona did an interview with Angela Yee and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand, and they discussed kind of this situation. What Mona was trying to definitely paint a picture. Now we've all been saying this. For those of us that know, we've said time and time again that Mona has nothing to do with this show. I mean, in a way, I can't say that she doesn't have anything to do with the edits or anything like that, but I can say that she's transferred her what she does or what she was doing over to a group of other people, right? So that's what we can say to be facts. She stated here that she has really no control over some of the things that she sees it just like a viewer sees it, and Erica Mena is calling bull crap on that. Mona Scott Young posted that handled situation when the network fired Erica Mena. Mona Scott Young posted handled. Okay. And what I see as a response to this interview is a lot of people asking, well, if you don't have no control over certain things, then why are you posting that it was handled? Right? Why couldn't the network just post what they needed to post and then you move on? Well, child, Erica Mena is calling bull crap on it, so we're gonna go over that here really quick. Okay. Um, she has not produced a show. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the thing, she mentioned in this interview how, she's really gearing towards scripted. Now she did state that it was some new reality maybe like music shows and different things like that on the table, child. So I'm very interested in seeing about that because y'all know she just produced the Queens of R&B and stuff like that. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how that goes. Um, but give me just a second here. I am pulling up something so that you guys can see it. Uh, hold on just a minute. Okay. Um, where is it? Where is it? I had it saved. Give me just a second, y'all. Okay, here we go. Um, y'all hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. And subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Subscribe to the backup channel as well while you're at it. It would be great if you did that. It would be amazing. 72 people in the house. All right. So um this was posted from Erica Mena, okay? And I find it completely interesting cuz Erica posts, well, based off of what she said during the interview. Mona said during the interview that she doesn't handle things like that. So Erica Mena then post this, and it states, so at Mona Scott Young, and she added Mona Scott Young. You're saying that fake Olivia Pope post wasn't you handling anything, just you desperately trying to save face, just like the network is. Got it. And then she put like the little noted pad there. Now, Erica went live. She stated that she has a bunch of movies coming up that she is filming for and all of that stuff. So she's basically stating that she's unbothered. My guess would be, or I would be curious to know, if she did have the opportunity to come back to Love and Hip Hop, would you? You know what, honey love? How you doing? How you doing? I totally agree with you. That bothered me too because I even posted that under the neighborhood talk comments. I said, "You are only offended because you chose to be offended, girl." What? What you talking? What you talking? You cannot. You cannot do that. When she said that, I was just like, "Oh God!" And then when she said, "And I'm just as black as you are," I said. I know I didn't just hear her say that, but I did, and it's still people going up for it. It's still people going up for it. Can I say that the network or the producers should be held responsible for anything? I feel like they should be held responsible for their part in it. Okay, their part was not making Erica say the comment that she made at the end of the day. And I don't care how you butter it up. I don't care how you sum it up. You just cannot make someone say those things. When you hurl those things and you repeatedly hurl those things, you hurl those things because you truly feel that way. And that's just what it is. And it needed to be addressed. So I'm going to go down in history. Okay. And standing 10 toes down in the fact that, I mean, you can't come into black spaces doing things like this and not taking heed to people being offended. And one of the things that I took that was like a whoa moment for me was the fact that you put out this PR apology only to double down in your stance and how you felt about the entire situation, and were only offended because we chose to be offended. I feel like you didn't learn anything. So what good was it for you to say that you were disappointed the fact that you were not involved in this special, when at the end of the day you weren't going to be receptive to anything that anyone had to say? Yeah, hey Lisa Foster, hey Tracy. Yeah, it was in her. Listen, let me tell you something. My grandmother used to tell us all the time, you gotta address how you feel about certain things, because at the end of the day, when you get so frustrated and you blow up, or you 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 feel like, and this is not to say don't take any accountability, but sometimes you explode, right? And when you do, sometimes you say some things that been on your heart, okay? And they've been on your heart because you ain't never addressed them like you should address them. And that's how it come out. So when you feel like that, you truly feel like that. Um, and I think at the end of the day, I think she'll be back. I've said this time and time again. I do think that she'll be back. There's 76 people in the room. Please hit that like button. Hey. Okay. I do think that she will be back. And I'm also thinking that if it's probably a possibility that she's gonna go to another city. And we've said Miami several times. So I see it happening. I see it happening. Mona addressed a couple of other things, and so she didn't directly address Erica and Spice's situation, which I feel like that would have been great. Um, she didn't directly address it, but she indirectly addressed the situation. And I think she did that to save face for her saying that she doesn't have anything to do with the decisions. So, you know. Hey Felicia, how are you? How are you? How are you? Listen, y'all, show the platform some love. Cash App, $ Chef Don 2. All right. Or via Venmo at Chef Don 2 as well. Let's see what y'all was saying. Erica think because she slept with black men and had black kids that she think that she had black in her. I'm like, what girl? No. Yeah, I know that when she said that, it was almost like, ooh, ooh, this how you feel, girl. This how you feel. This is really how you feel. And at this point, girl, you might as well just, I mean, this is how you feel. I gotta be honest, y'all. I was completely disgusted. Okay, y'all doing good hitting that like button. I know that's right. I know that's right. Um, I just, y'all. Let me tell you. Oh, I, mm, mm, mm. She coming back, y'all. She definitely coming back. She's definitely coming back. That door is open. Now I don't know. With her tagging them on and all this kind of stuff. Now I don't know what kind of backlash this might create, but we'll see. We'll see. I know Mona is not gonna go back and forth with her about it, but we'll see how it go. We'll definitely see how it go. We'll keep you all updated. We'll keep you all updated on how that is going to turn out. All right. Uh, all right, so let's talk about a couple of other things, and then we are going to grace Patreon with our presents. If you're not a part of Patreon crew, you might as well get a part of Patreon. Okay. Um, while we're taking a brief intermission, let's discuss the fact that School of Love is currently casting women a part of the LGBTQ community, ages 30 to 50. Get your applications in now. Also, if you have a business, go ahead and shoot us an email. We'd be more than happy to promote your business during the airing of the show. All right. So, um, hold on, guys. I'm trying to pull something up. Yeah, by the way, Blueface mama backpedaled and pee popped her way into the fact that the fact that hold on one second. There we go. The fact that she was trying to say she was trying to tell a joke when she said, "Don't act like my son ain't good enough for Megan," or whatever the case may be. Girl, it was an insult. At the end of the day, you shouldn't have said it out of your mouth, and you knew what you was trying to say. You knew all of that stuff. So, girl, hang it up. That lady needs some serious help. She really does. Like, and that's not making light of the community because you guys know. But I can't with that lady. I can't. I can't. School of Love is also crowdfunding, guys. Crowdfunding means that you can help us out with funds as far as our project goes. And it is greatly appreciated. All right, hold on one second, guys. Okay, wait, what is happening here? Okay, here we go. Um, all right, so let's move over to our next story here really quick. Oh Lord. All right, so look here. Now I am gonna get in depth with this. This is something that I found to be completely interesting. But shout out to the Las Vegas Police Department. They have made an arrest in the unfortunate unaliving of rapper Tupac. All right. All these years later, his sister has responded. I thought that this was pretty dope. And I'm gonna dig deeper into this because there are some details and things that I see in this that I do want to talk about for sure. And we're gonna get in depth in Patreon because you know I don't want to slip up and say the wrong words in talking about this situation. You will. All right. Aquarius Goddess, what's going on? How you doing? Happy Saturday. So, how do y'all feel about this? I do want to know, how do you guys feel about this after all these years later? How do you guys feel about this man finally being arrested? And let me just say this. He has not shut up during this entire situation. You know, of course, there are older interviews that are resurfacing in which he's doing a lot of talking. So, I mean, how are you guys feeling about this? What is your opinion on this? I definitely want to know. Let's peep this.
Murder charge if he is not the one believed to have pulled the trigger?
Yes, well, under Nevada law, and this is the law in most states in this country, you can be charged with a crime whether you're directly involved or whether you're an aider and abetter. We have an aiding and abetting statute, which provides that if you help somebody commit a crime, you can be equally as guilty. The best example is two guys that agree to commit a bank robbery, and one of them goes into the bank with a gun and actually commits the robbery, and the other guy is the getaway driver. Never went in the bank, but he assisted the guy that went in the bank, so he's equally guilty. That is one of the theories in this case as well.
Last question. Do investigators believe that was the only person behind the plan to kill Tupac, or was
I think the best way to characterize that is Dwayne Davis was the shot caller for this group of individuals that committed this crime, and he orchestrated the plan that was carried out to commit this crime.
All right. So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. They are saying that this is the man that orchestrated the crime. Okay. So I definitely would like to know your opinions about this. I'm happy they finally arrested him. Now they need to catch Biggie's unaliver. Yeah. Listen, uh justice, I feel like when justice is served, and it's a it's a feeling. It's a feeling, and like I said, his sister did speak out in regards to this, and I thought that that was quite interesting because, again, I mean, after all these years later, you like, okay, the shot caller, the person who orchestrated this situation, or the person who set this situation up, is the one that is like, yeah, you feel good about that because you feel like some sort of justice came out of something. So I totally get that. All right. So listen, guys, I want to say a prayer again, or I'm going to be praying, let me put it that way, for New York, Brooklyn. They are experiencing heavy flooding there, if you guys have not seen it. And so we want to send love out to anyone who is in that pathway of all of that flooding. And then also, too, y'all, I want to talk about this real quick, but I cannot play the video on the public platform because, child, they'll be done try to came for me. Okay, so hold on one second. Let me just put this on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. And hello to everyone who came in. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. And then also too, show some love to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. And we're also crowdfunding for the School of Love project if you'd like to help there. All right. So I don't know if you guys seen this, but this came out this morning, okay? From the New York Post. So it says, neighbors, this is insane. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. So it says that a Michigan teacher was knocked down by one of her own students who flung a chair at her head during a dispute. Now, according to the NY Post, classmates of Flint Southwestern Academy High School were feuding intensely during class, prompting their teacher to defuse the situation. The teenagers yelled, and they sent threats back and forth. And one student could be heard calling the other a big or calling a student big AF, okay? As the instructor attempted to calm the chaos down, one student hurled a metal chair directly at her head, rendering her immobile for several seconds. So literally knocking the lady down. Let me tell you something. Y'all get y'all kids. Get y'all kids, okay? Because this is the number one reason, and I don't even think people realize this, but there is a teacher shortage. Okay? No, you don't have to deal with your kids for 8 hours or however long that they are in school. But y'all got to teach our children to do better. This is absolutely insane. And yes, I feel like parents are still responsible for their children's actions while their children are in school, period. If they going home to you, you are responsible for them. And I feel like in this situation right here, there's no way that this should have happened. There's no way that this should have happened. I don't even care if the teacher was cursing the girl out. You picking up a metal chair and hurling it across the room, knocking the woman out. I don't care what the before situation was. If no hands or nothing or no objects flew your direction, there is absolutely no reason why this should have happened. None. Somebody in the comment. Well, what do the parents have to do? Our parents have to do have a lot to do with this because y'all know yourselves. Y'all know how y'all do. Some of these parents they pump their kids' heads up and tell them to do certain stuff and do certain things. Come on, we're not gonna sit up here and act like it don't exist. This right here is sad. It is pathetic. There is a teacher shortage. Y'all don't even realize. But then we complaining about how far behind our kids are. Yo, say, do something about it at home. Because there's no way that this should have happened. No way. Parents, please, please, please. Stop trying to be your kid's friend in situations like this. And I know some parents will pump this stuff up. Some parents will be like, "Oh, yeah, you did that." But you don't even understand. Since this is going out, y'all see what happened to that other kid that was beating up that teacher all up in the hallway and stuff, literally fighting the teacher. Charges were brought on her. So like, yo, y'all gotta chill. This stuff don't even make no sense. It don't make no sense. As charges should have been brought up on her. I think she broke that woman's leg, had that lady all up in the hospital and stuff like that, missing money. Teach your kids at home, y'all. This don't make no sense. Please, I can't. I can't. These poor teachers waking up every day, sacrificing certain things to try to make your kids happy for the time that they aren't with you, teaching them and trying to help them learn. And they going to the school acting like this. Honey child, one thing I will say is y'all better start paying these teachers what the teachers is worth. Because when y'all start seeing these teachers as they already doing, dropping like flies, and I don't mean like passing away, I mean like leaving out of the education system the way that they are, y'all better start treating. I mean, we didn't seen the actors go on strike, we didn't seen the writers go on strike, we didn't seen the people who make the parts for the car, they going on strike. Girl, when these teachers go on strike, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna have to deal with y'all kids at all points in time, period. If some of the flight attendants and pilots wants to go on strike, keep on, keep on, keep on with the foolishness. Yeah, some of these parents, the sad part about it is some of these parents behind the scenes, you probably won't catch them saying it, but behind the scenes, they're celebrating what these kids are doing. They're uplifting it, they're condoning it, they're okay with it. And I feel like, listen, as much as and I've already told y'all I'm adopted, so as much as I used to get mad at my mom for some of the things that she used to discipline me or some of the ways that she used to discipline me, and I used to get upset and angry about those things. Now growing up, I understand why. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I understand why. The older that I get, the more grateful I am for the upbringing and for the teaching, because at the end of the day, now I ain't saying I wasn't no class clown, because I was, but I also, once the older that I got, the more I got out of that, the more I got out of. Now I wasn't fighting my teachers like, well, oh child, I guess this is a bit of hypocrisy, but I was in first grade when I laid some scissors into a teacher's arm for playing with me. I mean, she was playing with me, y'all. I don't like that little. I don't. Back then, I didn't used to like them dress up things, like like the Clifford the Red Dog and all that. I didn't like those things, and I kept telling her, "Keep that thing away from me, please." And she thought it was funny to tell it to come over there to where I was, and she laughing and kikiing. Okay, but I'm saying the older that you get, the more you get out of those things, and I feel like at this point where we are now, and I got my butt whooped enough and my tail disciplined enough to grow out of that. My thing is this. One thing that I will commend my adopted mom on is the fact that she kept me in some type of family therapy while I was dealing with what I was dealing with, because she never kept it from me that I was adopted. She never kept those things from me. So I feel like there are certain ways that we just gotta go back to when it comes to these children. This ain't right. You are a whole metal chair and knock this lady out. I'm just telling you, Louisiana chick girl. I mean, she played with me. I don't like to be played with. If I tell you I don't like something, I don't like it. And I was scared of it. Like, girl, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to protect me. You come over here playing with me, we not about to do that. Okay. Okay. But again, you grow out of those things. The older that you get, the more responsible you are for, well, I mean, yeah, the older you get, the more responsible you are for your actions. And your reaction can have a severe consequence. Like my 2x4 energy. But y'all keep these children from doing this stuff to these teachers, because they don't deserve that stuff like that. They getting up every morning dealing with your kids, and you don't got the nerve. You don't got the destiny. You don't got the destiny to tell your children to do right. You don't got the destiny to tell your children to do right and abide by the rules. Okay? Child, my girls are in middle school and they already tell me about how some of the girls be disrespecting the teachers. They be like, I would never do that to the teachers. Yeah, it's crazy. And let me tell you something, it's not necessary. The additional abuse, talking crazy, wanting to be the loudest one in the room, wanting to be first, wanting to be I don't understand it. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. But hey, it is. I seen a student pepper spray a teacher because he took her phone. That's crazy. Hey, Gabby, how you doing, love? That is crazy. But and you know what, Gabby, I'm not surprised, but at the same token, it is crazy. It's so bizarre to know that some of these things happen, and these children do these types of things. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. So, um, first of all, can you all please hit that like button? You guys did pretty good with hitting the like button today, and I'm forever grateful for it. Okay. Um, I don't know what's going on here. Hold on one second. Okay. So here's what I would love for us to do. Okay. Oh, I know why. I would love for us to tomorrow, tomorrow, we are going to shout out to cocktails, uh uh cocktails with cocktail hour with Catrice. I think that's the name of her channel. Shout out to her. She's been here a couple of times. And yesterday she did a exclusive interview with Michelle Loud. If you don't know who Michelle Loud is the young lady in which is having the issues with Pastor TD Jakes, Bishop TD Jakes' daughter, Cora Jakes, her son. Okay. So she had an exclusive interview with Michelle Loud. And so we are going to talk about that interview for sure. You guys know that I keep those things, try to keep those things on like a Sunday basis, especially if it's church talk. Um, so we are going to talk about that. Shout out to her for landing that interview because I think that's great. We needed to hear from her in any way possible. Um, I feel like we definitely needed to hear from her. So yeah, we're gonna go over that for sure tomorrow. So make sure that you guys are available and present for that as we discuss that. Patreon members, we are going to discuss the Shirley Strawberry thing. Shout out to Pam Esquire. Shout out to Pam Esquire. We're going to celebrate Pam for reaching uh uh 12,000 subscribers. I mean, she is doing the thing over there. So shout out to Pam. And Pam gave us some exclusive tea last night. So we're gonna I'm gonna share her video over in Patreon so that you guys can go follow the link and go watch that video from yesterday so that you guys will know that what she talked about. It was absolutely amazing. She dropped some heavy tea on this Ernesto and Shirley Strawberry situation. And I don't think I haven't heard anything like it anywhere else. Okay, so Pam is doing her thing over there. Shout out to Pam for reaching that 12,000 mark. Let me tell you something. It ain't easy out here being a content creator at all. So one thing about it, I want to give everybody their props. Now listen, also, too, the Real Estate Insider is so close to 50,000 subscribers. If you guys are not subscribed to the Real Estate Insider, please subscribe to him. And Scotty by Nature TV is also very, very close to 50,000 subscribers. So you guys, please go subscribe to them. Help them get to that place. Please, please help them get to that place. Let me tell you something. I okay. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I had an issue. Hey, that's Miss Boss. What's going on? What's going on? Let me know if y'all can still hear me. I had an issue, technical difficulty. Yeah, but let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, great. I don't even remember what I was saying. I hate when things come and distract you. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, celebrating other people. Listen, we're in the last quarter of the year. And y'all, it is huge. We're getting ready to tomorrow is October the 1st. We're getting ready to move into a new month. Let's start celebrating people and start celebrating each other, celebrating ourselves. And I think it's huge and I think it's important. So we are going to be doing that. All right. With that being said, listen, I'm about to get up out of here, but I wanted to say this. please go ahead and submit your applications for School of Love, honey.
In the big city of Dallas, Texas, a new LGBT web reality series produced by DDon Dons Productions, School of Love. Honey, we are now casting. Make sure you get your application in just in time for school to be in session.
I wasn't trying to leave up on y'all just yet. Hold on, my bad. I wasn't trying to leave up on y'all that bad. Listen, that is the little teaser trailer for School of Love. This is based on Schoolboy Finding Love. Yes, I checked whoever was in them comments on Twitter from yesterday. Baby, we're not doing that over here. So please make sure you guys let everybody know, honey. Maybe you got a cousin that might be interested in dating Schoolboy. You tell your cousin Fannie Mae to head on over to TCDD, all right, and fill out the application there. Also, we're doing crowdfunding, and you are able to submit any amount over to the crowdfund website. You can find that website also on, or you can find that link on the website for the production. Okay. Um, let's see. So we talked about Erica, Mina, and Mona Scott Young. We talked about Mia. We talked about Tyrese, and we talked about a couple of other things. We're also sending love and positive energy over to New York for what they're dealing with. Guys, shout out to you all. I'll go ahead and announce to you all what's getting ready to happen. Okay. So earlier this week, and I didn't tell anybody. But earlier this week, your boy, hit a huge milestone. I would like to thank the one up above. I would like to thank the one up above first and foremost. I would like to thank um all of my friends and all of my family members and all of my supporters. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. Thank you so very, very much. Listen, y'all. I'm super excited because your boy has finally gotten his certificate of completion for my production courses and a couple of other things, and I'm super excited about it. And I am grinning from ear to ear, okay, because now I'm gonna be honest. I ain't went to no film school, okay, but um we're here. We're here. And we are gonna make it happen. And we are still celebrating. Right. And the crazy thing is this is like the second round. I took another course after I completed my first one. I took a second round and we about to keep pushing. We about to keep going. So shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna congratulate me if don't nobody else do. Thank you, Simply Elegant One. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I say you the only one, showing love, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Mia for the love as well. But thank you guys so much. But I did want to say that show some love to the channel. Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2. Patreon members, I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. We're gonna have a discussion over there and a celebration. Yes, we are gonna celebrate. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things over there that we have coming up and more. Okay. So if you guys are not subscribed to the Patreon, please do. The link is in the chat. Thank you, Lisa Foster. I really appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Felicia. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you too. I feel like I'm getting ready to lose my voice, and I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, We about to get up out of here. Thank you, Rainbow. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, so listen, we're about to get up out of here. I will meet you guys over in Patreon in about 15 minutes. Also subscribe if you have not subscribed. Subscribe to the backup channel and also get your goalies. They are on 30 sale for 35% off. That's a huge accomplishment. Thank you, Rainbow. See, that's my thing. I have made some sacrifices. Okay, I have made some sacrifices that people have no clue about. But I'm gonna let y'all know over in Patreon. So join our Patreon community, and we're gonna have us a chit chat. And I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. Hey, bye.